But I guess the lens that I bring to this conversation is, kind of thinking about the role of business. And so the Shared Value Project is really about trying to promote this idea to business that it should think about creating value that can be shared. So create value that is actually for the common good, but not to do so through a philanthropic thought process, but to do so because actually businesses thrive when the community thrives. But actually businesses are part of the community, and somehow we've gotten away from the idea that it should consider the health of the community that it's in as an advantage for business. So when I think about leadership, what's interesting to me is that I do think that businesses are stepping up. I mean, I had a really good look at the index and kind of on par badly with everyone else. But there are pockets where I have more optimism. And perhaps because of the reasons that my fellow panelists have talked about, it is incredibly complex to work in the ecosystem and system. And the businesses realise that, and they realise that they can't do things, on their own, and that they have to join forces, sometimes with their competitors, but very often with government and with the not-for-profit sector, if they're actually going to improve the systems that ultimately will help their own businesses. And some of them are more obvious than others. If you take insurance, for an example, it's a really obvious one where if it helps the people, that's going to be better for business. So there are some obvious places where we see business kind of stepping forward, but they do realise it's complex, and there are certainly some promising signs, I think, that leaders realise they need to step up, that they're getting really significant pressure from all of their stakeholders to do so, their employees, yes, their customers, their suppliers, their partners, very personally, very selfishly, their kids, absolutely. So this pressure has come in a way that I don't think we've seen come to business and ask them to step up in ways that they haven't stepped up before.